Welcome, traveler, to the magical village of Gitlandia. Here, the trees are made of glowing code, and the rivers flow with pure data. The villagers are code rangers, exploring the vast repository forest where projects grow like ancient trees. Each tree is a project, with branches full of features and leaves of changes. The code rangers use a magic called Git to track changes and collaborate without chaos. Imagine building a giant treehouse with friends. Git ensures it doesn't collapse. Our story begins on a bright morning, September 1st, 2025. The air hums with computers and code rangers preparing for the day. The repository forest awaits, full of challenges and discoveries. Here we meet our two heroes ready for a new adventure. Today is special for a new code ranger eager to explore the forest. He will learn that being a great ranger isn't just about bravery, it's about mastering the magic and knowing when to ask for help. Let's see how his journey unfolds. Meet our new hero, Alex, a bright-eyed and curious young adventurer with a heart full of dreams and a mind eager to learn. Today marks the beginning of his journey in the magical world of Gitlandia, a place where code weaves through the trees and every path leads to a new discovery. Alex is the newest code ranger in Gitlandia, a land where technology and imagination blend together and every day brings a new challenge to solve. He's packed for adventure, carrying a shiny keyboard that glows with possibility and a backpack stuffed with snacks, because even heroes need fuel for their brains and bellies. "I'm ready!" he shouts with enthusiasm. But in his excitement, he trips over his own feet, sending snacks tumbling through the air like confetti at a celebration. Watching from a distance is Luna, a wise and experienced code ranger who has guided many young rangers before Alex. She observes with a gentle smile, remembering her own first day. Luna's hair shimmers silver like moonlight, and her eyes reflect the wisdom of countless projects, challenges, and victories. She carries herself with calm confidence, a mentor who knows the value of patience and encouragement. She approaches Alex, who is now on his knees, trying to salvage a squished banana from the grass, cheeks flushed with embarrassment. "Are you all right, Alex?" Luna asks gently, her voice warm and reassuring as if to say that mistakes are just part of the adventure. Alex jumps up, brushing off his knees, his face a mix of embarrassment and determination. "Oh, Luna, yes, just, testing gravity, it works," he says, trying to laugh it off. Luna chuckles, her laughter light and kind. "Are you excited for your first day as a code ranger?" she asks, knowing the answer already. "Am I ever?" Alex exclaims, his eyes wide with wonder. "Where do we start? Do we fight a code dragon? Or maybe solve a riddle from the ancient servers?" Luna places a calming hand on his shoulder, steadying his excitement. "Every adventure starts small, Alex. Even the greatest rangers began with simple steps. Before we venture into the enchanted forest, we must prepare. Preparation is the first step to any successful quest," Luna explains, her tone both serious and encouraging. The magical forest looms ahead, its trees humming with the energy of 1,000 lines of code, waiting to see who dares to enter. Alex looks confused, pointing at himself. "But I know who I am! I'm Alex! Isn't that enough?" Luna smiles knowingly, her eyes twinkling. But in Gitlandia, the forest and the code need to know you too. Your identity is your key to every adventure here." She reaches into her cloak and pulls out a gleaming badge. "Let's get you your official Ranger ID badge. It's more than just a name, it's your passport to every quest and challenge ahead. Follow me," Luna says, her voice full of promise. "And we'll get you started on your journey. There's so much to learn, and I'll be with you every step of the way." Alex nods eagerly, his nerves replaced by excitement and curiosity. He can hardly wait to see what lies ahead. With Luna's guidance, Alex feels ready to take his first steps into the unknown, confident that every mistake will be a lesson and every challenge an opportunity. The adventure awaits, full of promise, discovery, and the magic of learning something new. Together, they step forward into a world where anything is possible. Let's see how Alex, with Luna by his side, grows from a curious beginner into a true code ranger, ready to face whatever Gitlandia has in store. Luna leads Alex through the lush, enchanting trees of the repository forest, their path lit by the soft glow of magical fireflies. At the heart of a small clearing, a radiant command stone pulses with energy, casting shimmering patterns on the mossy ground. Alex gazes in awe, feeling the magic in the air. "Before you can make any changes in the repository forest, you need to sign your work," Luna explains, her voice gentle but firm. "Every code ranger must leave their mark, so the forest knows who has shaped its magic. It's a tradition as old as the forest itself, a way to honor the work of every explorer who's come before. Think of it like an artist signing a painting," Luna continues, holding up a shimmering badge. "This is your official ID badge. It's a symbol of your identity and your responsibility. Just as every masterpiece is signed by its creator, every change in the forest must be traced back to its author." Alex's eyes widen with curiosity. "How do I make my badge?" he asks, eager to begin. Luna smiles warmly, conjuring a floating magical keyboard from thin air. We use a special magic spell called Gitconfig, she says, her fingers dancing over the glowing keys. This spell sets up your tools by telling Git your name and email address. It's important to use your real name and a real email, Luna explains, so that everyone in the forest and beyond knows who to thank or contact about your work. It's about trust, respect, and building a community of creators. Now, you try, Luna encourages, her eyes twinkling with excitement. The spell is simple. Gitconfig, global user.name, your name. This command weaves your name into the very fabric of the repository forest, making your presence known to all. Alex grins and types with enthusiasm, Gitconfig, global user.name, supercoder Alex. Luna raises an eyebrow, a playful smile on her lips. Enthusiastic, but remember, use your real name, she reminds him. The forest values honesty and clarity. Alex laughs and retypes, Gitconfig, global user.name, Alex Ranger. Better? He asks, glancing at Luna. She nods approvingly. Much better. Now let's add your email, Luna instructs, pointing to the next line of the magical keyboard. Alex carefully types, Gitconfig, global user.email, alex.ranger@gitlandia.dv. As he finishes, the command stone glows even brighter and his magical ID badge appears, shining with new energy. Perfect! Luna exclaims, clapping her hands. You've created your magical ID badge and now the forest will always recognize your work. The repository forest now knows your name and every step you take will be recorded with pride. Alex beams, feeling a new sense of belonging and accomplishment. With his ID badge, he's officially a Code Ranger, ready to explore, create, and leave his mark on this magical world. The adventure is just beginning, and the path ahead is filled with challenges, mysteries, and opportunities to grow. With Luna by his side, Alex feels confident that he can face whatever comes next. The repository forest is vast, and every corner holds a new lesson. The repository forest awaits, brimming with magic and discovery. Alex stands tall in his ranger outfit, his badge glowing proudly. He's ready to make his mark, to learn, and to help others along the way. The journey is far from over. There are still many secrets to uncover. What adventures lie ahead for our young hero? The future is wide open, filled with endless possibilities. With courage, curiosity, and Luna's guidance, Alex's journey as a Code Ranger is just beginning. The repository forest is calling, and Alex is ready to answer. Alex looks puzzled, staring at the glowing stone in his hand. So, Gitconfig is just for my name and email? He asks, his brow furrowed in confusion. The magical object pulses, as if waiting for a better answer. Luna shakes her head with a knowing smile. Nope, it's much more than that. Think of it as your personal settings menu for Git, where you can shape your entire experience. With Gitconfig, you can customize how Git works for you. Change the colors of your command line, create handy shortcuts, or even tweak how Git behaves when you save your work. It's like having a magical control panel just for you. But, Luna continues, setting up your identity, your name and email, is the most important first step. It's how Git knows who's making the magic happen. You used global, Luna points out, her finger tracing a glowing line in the air. Do you know what that means, Alex? Alex scratches his head, glancing at a floating globe. For the whole globe? Like everywhere? Luna laughs. Close. In Gitlandia, global means this setting applies to every project you work on, no matter where you are or what you're building. It's like having a magical driver's license that works for all your adventures. Once you set it, you're recognized everywhere you go. Alex nods, understanding dawning on his face. So, I set it up once, and it's done for all my projects? That sounds super convenient. Exactly, Luna confirms, giving a proud thumbs up. It makes life so much easier for Code Rangers like us. No more repeating yourself for every new quest. Just set your user.name and user.email once, and Git will use them automatically every time you save your work or share your code. It's a set it and forget it kind of magic. You don't have to worry about it again unless you want to change your identity. The Gitconfig command is your personal settings tool, letting you control how Git behaves and how it recognizes you. Using global means your settings are applied everywhere, to every project you touch, making your workflow smoother and more magical. The most important settings are your name and email because they tell the world who created each piece of code. This ensures your work is properly signed by you, the brave Code Ranger, and your contributions are always recognized in the land of Git. ID badge ready, Alex declares, eager to enter the forest. Luna smiles. Yes, Alex, now we can go. They step onto a path leading into the glowing woods. The trees shimmer with lines of code and the air buzzes with energy. Alex is in awe. Wow, it's amazing. He runs off the path toward a sparkling shrub. Alex, wait, stay on the path, Luna calls out, but Alex is too excited. Look, Luna, it's creating a new button. He touches a leaf and the shrub collapses into jumbled code. Uh-oh, Alex says, pulling back. I think I broke it. He panics. What do I do? Am I going to be kicked out? Luna puts a hand on his shoulder. Breathe, Alex. It's okay. Every Code Ranger makes a mess. It's how we learn. Breaking things isn't the problem. Not knowing how to fix them is. Git Magic has a tool for that exact situation. When you're lost, open your magical help book. Alex looks at Luna, curious. A magical help book? Luna chuckles. It's not a physical book, Alex. It's a magic spell in Git. When unsure about a command, use. A magic panic button? Alex asks, amazed. Luna nods. It's your wise mentor inside your computer. Type for a list of common commands for specific help. Type. You were confused about, right? Alex nods. Yes. I couldn't remember what to type. Luna explains. Type for a detailed guide. It tells you what it does, how to use it, and options. Alex feels relieved. So I never have to panic again? Luna smiles. Exactly. It's about finding answers, not memorizing. Being a good code ranger is about knowing how to look things up. Let's try it now, Luna says. Use your panic button, Alex types. A scroll unrolls, covered in writing. Alex reads. Git add file contents to the index. It shows how to use it, so it wasn't. It was the file's name, Luna praises him. The magical help book gave you the answer. You found the solution by asking for help. The help book is your guide in the forest. If you hear about a new command, use. Alex rolls up the scroll, ready to fix the code. He knows the first step to tracking changes. This changes everything. I can try anything and get unstuck. Luna sits on a log, inviting Alex to join her. You learned 2 important lessons today, Alex. First, identify yourself with. It's your Ranger ID badge, essential for collaboration. Second, know how to ask for help with. It's your panic button, your magical help book. Identify yourself and know how to ask for help. With these, you're on your way to becoming a great code ranger. You have your ID and your guide. Now, you're ready to start your journey. Explore the forest, make changes, and practice your skills. Every adventure begins with these steps. I'm proud of you today, Alex. The journey continues, with new adventures ahead. Alex looks at Luna, filled with pride and excitement. He didn't fight a code dragon, but he conquered fear and confusion. He learned to prepare and find his way when lost. Being a code ranger is about being prepared and learning. The repository forest is full of promise and adventure. Now it's your turn. Start your adventure from your computer. Cast these first 2 magic spells yourself. Open your command terminal and create your Ranger ID badge. It's the first step on an amazing journey. Don't be shy, give it a try, you can do it. Here are the spells, and remember your new best friend. Every journey starts with a single step, and you've learned the first 2. Happy coding, future Code Ranger. The adventure is just beginning.